An estrogenic is a foreign compound introduced into your body that interferes with estrogen signaling. And because most of your estrogen comes from your testosterone via aromatization, your testosterone negative feedback loop is downregulated. Imagine the man you could be if you didn't have all of these plastics, these endocrine disruptors in your body. You could be the Greek god physique that you desire. You could have the mental clarity, you could have the health. The person you want to be with all the goals you want to have achieved is possible, and it comes from optimizing your health so your brain works better and people take you more seriously. Let's go. Just to solidify this, the hypothalamus releases gonadotropin-releasing hormone to the anterior pituitary to release LH, luteinizing hormone, and also FSH for your spermatogenesis, but luteinizing hormone to your Leydig cells to secrete testosterone. And your testosterone is aromatized, that's the enzyme aromatase, is aromatized into estradiol. So if you have increased levels of estrogen that is not even your estrogen, that just is fake estrogen from your outside environments, these are called xenoestrogens, especially when they're plastics, then you will have less testosterone and you will not be able to actually see what you're genetically potentially capable of. So avoid plastics. BPA. BPA is a form of a xenoestrogen, an endocrine disruptor that interferes with your estrogen signaling by binding to the estrogen receptor and also downregulating your androgen receptor sensitivity. So your androgen receptors accept testosterone and all the other male androgen hormones. If you have more plastic in your life, then you will not be able to operate as well. Also, there's studies like if you look for plastic in any human body part, you will find it, even in your testicles, even in your brain. A recent study concluded that 0.5%, so as in if there's 100%, then 1%, split that into 0.5% of your brain's weight is plastic. Think about what that's doing to your actual cognitive function. Plastics, BPA, you can get rid of different ways you get plastic through taking out cutting boards from your life. If you actually look at your cutting board, it's plastic. It's disgusting. You can see the cuts all over your cutting board. All of that has gone into your food and you've eaten it. And you have plastic in your brain, lungs, and testicles. You might have a spatula that's made out of plastic, and if it's bendy, even if it's not bendy, it's leaching plastic into your food. Even if the packaging says it's heat safe, it's not true. Even people who have copper deficiencies, sometimes they cook inside of copper things, inside of copper cookware, so that they can increase their copper within their body. But the same thing works for things you don't want. If you cook in plastic, you'll have more plastic in your body. The other thing is, and I also want to mention Teflon pans. Teflon is a heat safe plastic. No. And it leaches plastic into your food, especially when you heat it up. It's terrible. Then there's plastic bottles. So much food is packaged in plastic, especially plastic water. Plastic water can decrease your testosterone by increasing the amount of xenoestrogens you're intaking in your body. And so if you want to optimize your testosterone and see what actually feeling healthy feels like, then you wouldn't have plastic bottles and you wouldn't drink from them at all. The other thing is receipts. Receipts are coated in bisphenol A. This is to make them heat safe and not stick together. And this also messes with your hormones. Just make sure you sweat a lot. Like if you do touch a receipt just by accident, make sure you sweat so anything that comes into your skin from touching it can also come out of your skin if you take it out with the correct timing. So just make sure to sweat and it can purge the xenoestrogens from your body. So sweating is a good tool. Then there's also birth control in water, which is incredible. You can't filter out the hormones in water, meaning that when people take hormones like birth control to contraceptives, whatever, and they pee, their hormones, their high levels of estrogen will actually stay inside of the water supply because they can't really filter out the hormones. So the fix to this is you can either have a reverse osmosis water filter, or just any form of water filter is better than actually just having the tap water. A reverse osmosis water filter is very expensive. Personally, I do not have one. I expect to have one in the future. So that's just something to keep in mind. Then the other thing is a shower filter. Chlorine can also influence your hormonal health, and there's chlorine in the water supply. When you're showering, you get more chlorine on you. It's just how things are. And if you want to have optimized hormones, it might be useful, and this is a much cheaper option, to get a shower filter for your shower. And so if you want to optimize your human performance and actually see the fullest of your genetic potential, check the link in description. It's my full system to how I increased my squat and bench press over 200 pounds in just a couple months. And I mean over 200 pounds, meaning that I was stuck at 225 bench for a year, and literally just 2 days ago, I benched 325 pounds. And you can get these results as well. You can get the Greek god body, the mental clarity, and see what really true health and vitality feels like. Like the video, bro.